Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ade Basyuri. I am from class 2A Biology in UIN Syarif Hidayatullah Jakarta. I want to discuss my homework. My homework is in the text, and then I want to search topic and then summarize the text, and then is true or false the text in number 1 to 4. So we read together in the text 1. Okay, wait. Bacteria are extremely small living things. While we measure our own size in inch or centimeters, bacterial size is measured in microns. 1 micron is 1,000 of a millimeter, and pinhead, which is about a millimeter across. Red-shaped bacteria are usually from 2 to 4 microns long, while rounded ones are generally 1 micron in diameter. Thus, if you enlarge founded bacterium 1,000 times, it would be just about the size of a pinhead. An adult human magnified by the same amount would be over a mile. Even with an ordinary microscope, you must look closely to see bacteria. Using magnification of 100 times, one finds that bacteria are barely visible as tiny rods or dots. One cannot make out anything of their structure. Using special stands, one can see that some bacteria have attached to them wavy looking hairs called flagella. Others have only one flagellum. The flagella rotate, pushing the bacteria through the water. Many bacteria like flagella and cannot move about by their own power, while others can glide along over surfaces by some little understood mechanism. From the bacterial point of view, the water is a very different place from what's to humans. To a bacterium, water is a thick, as molasses is to us. Bacteria are so small that they are influenced by the movements of the chemical molecules around them. Bacteria under the microscope, even those with no flagella, often bounce about in the water. This is because they collide with the water molecules and are pushed this way and that. Molecules move so rapidly that within a tenth of a second, the molecules around a bacterium have all been replaced by new oven bacteria without flagella are thus constantly exposed to a changing environment. From the text, we know about text is main idea stated, because that's are that words are repeated. That word are repeated is bacteria, and then we don't read full text, but we only read in the point of the text. Next, number 1, what's the topic of the writer discussion? The topic of the writer discussion is bacteria cannot be seen in a plain sight, but bacteria can be seen using a microscope. Next, number 2, can you summarize what the writer talks about? Yes, because in the text, type the text is main idea stated. Because the main idea stated is in the point only. We read only in the point in the text, because the text is main idea stated. Next, can you summarize what the writer talks about? Yes, summarize is bacteria are very small living things. Bacteria are stem and round. The size of bacteria stem is 2 to 4 micron, and then the size of bacteria round is 1 micron in by diameter. And then bacteria can be using look bacteria can be look using a microscope. But if we look the structure of bacteria, we can be using a microscope with the special coloring to look structure of the bacteria. And then bacteria, the characteristic of bacteria is visible. Visible is appearance of hair good looksly. Appearance of hair that looks wavy, called flagella. In the text, many bacteria like flagella. The function of flagella is a tool of bacteria for movement in place. Next, the question is true or false. Is number 1 to 4. Can read. We read. Number 1. You can look bacteria closely with microscope. Yes, using bacteria with microscope can be, because in the text it is clear. Bacteria can be using microscope, but bacteria it can be using microscope if we want can be seen the structure of bacteria. We can be using bacteria with a microscope and the special color to look of the structure of the bacteria. Next, bacteria look like a pin because of its size. Yes, because the size of bacteria are very very small in living things. The size of bacteria is stem and round. In the text, bacteria is stem and round. Next, bacteria is barely recognized by human. Yes, because we human can be bacteria without a microscope, because the size of bacteria are very very small. Using a microscope must with a special color to look of structure of the bacteria Next, number 4. Chemical molecules are affected by bacteria's movement. The answer of the number 4 is false, because in the text it is clear. it is clear about with the water molecules and are pushed this way and that molecules move rapidly that within a tenth of second molecules run. In the text, it is clear about temperature molecules are affected by bacteria's movement is false. The answer because bacteria in very small bacteria in effect to molecules, not molecules effect to bacteria. Okay. In the answer, bacteria so very small that they are influenced by the movement of semi cell. In the text, it is clear. In the last molecules push this way and that molecules move so rapidly within a second. Oh, done. Thanks your attention. I'm sorry for my mistake. See you tomorrow. Thank you, Miss Aya. I'm sorry, Miss Aya, if we know perfect. Sorry, Miss Aya. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.